Hello and welcome to another Zip Fit Hit and another one of my lunchtime workouts. Today is going to be a beginner level. Welcome if this is your first session. There's going to be quite a lot of cardio in today's session, but we're only doing 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And this is a good introduction for those who are trying to move from starter, some beginner level up to intermediate. So we're going to be you don't have to do the more intermediate exercises, but if you can give them a go, then give them a go. But we're going to start with just a 5-minute warm-up, just get the body stretched out, loosened up, get the blood flowing, okay, get the heart rate up. Okay, big circles going round, so very slight bend in your knees, engage your abs, and then big circles going round. So if you've been doing these beginner sessions, I hope you're enjoying them. I hope your fitness is improving and going backwards. Pop me a message, let me know how you're getting on. And if you feel like you're ready, you can always move up to the intermediate. The reason I've created these is so it gives you a bit of a goal, and also doesn't push you too hard too early on, otherwise you're just going to end up with injuries. So build up nice solid foundation, and then you're more prepared to move on to tougher sessions. Okay, but don't miss this bit out, okay? Don't go thinking, all right, I'm just going to jump in with the advanced because it's available. Work up to it slowly. Just make sure that your fitness journey is progressive. Okay, lift your arms up. You're going to rotate round to the side, back to the centre, round the other way, keeping your hips locked in position. So rotate, keep your hips locked. Okay, so you're trying to turn your spine on its axis. Okay, going into a few shoulder rolls. You've been slumped over your desk all morning, no doubt. So going round, just opening up the chest muscles, mobilising your shoulders. Okay, have a little jog on the spot. Okay, just getting the heart rate up a little bit. Okay, and then lift your knees up a little bit higher than normal. If you want, you can just march on the spot. Okay, depends where you're up to. Got lots of building work going on today around here, so apologies for any noise interference. Okay, and then just a little jog, and then into a chest press, so it's pushing your hands forward, elbows back like you're doing a mid-air push-up. So this dynamically stretches out your chest and your back. And into a shoulder press, yeah, up towards the sky, reaching up. So notice I'm working through different planes of motion. Wide legs, keep your upper body upright, transfer your weight across from one side over to the other. So sitting back, feeling that pull through your inside legs, through your adductors. So please do the warm-up. It's really important that you get your body moving and get your muscles warmer before you start to do some more dynamic exercises. Okay, and from there, kicking your bottom now. And obviously try and stretch at the end as well. But what you don't want to do is create an injury. So kicking your bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming down into a few squats. Toes in line, eyes looking forward, shoulder width. What you're going to do is sit back. Imagine a chair behind you. Point your bottom down onto the chair, or near to the chair, and then use your bottom muscles to push you back up. Just do 10 reps. It doesn't have to be very low. Just sit down and push. Activating those quads and glutes. You might also want to do these workouts if you're coming back from an injury and you just want to ease your way back in. Just take your time a bit more, just focus on the technique. I've forgotten how many I've done there now. Okay, I think I've got about 2 more. 1 and 2. It doesn't have to be exactly 10. Okay, so feet shoulder width now. You're going to bend at your knees and then put your hands down on the floor and crawl out into a push-up position. So hold there, okay? If you can't hold that, just come down onto your knees and hold this position instead. Okay, because this is quite tough holding it here, okay? Now from there now, I just want you to do 10 hill climbs. So bring your knee in towards your chest and out. So we're activating your abdominal muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, drop onto your knees. Eyes looking forward. Wrists just a bit further than shoulder width. Eyes looking forward. Come down halfway and back up. Just going to go to 10 reps if you can. 3, 4. So notice my body and my legs are coming down together. 5, 6, 7, 8. So activating your triceps, shoulders, chest, 9, and 10. Okay, come back to this position. Crawl back in and standing up. Okay, going to go into a few jumping jacks. This is also going to be the first exercise in a moment. So just out and in. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop in there. Last bit of the warm up. We're going to do a few step lunges. So you're going to step forward, up into your tiptoe at the back, drop down into a lunge, and then push back up and then swap legs. So step, pause, tiptoe, drop, push. Step forward, tiptoe, drop, push. Step, drop, push. Step, drop, push. You're going to do 2 more, 1 more in each leg, which will take us to the end of the warm-up. Step, just gently twisting the hips forward, come down and push. Okay, that is the end of the warm-up. So, we've got 4 rounds for the main set, 4 exercises per round, so it's roughly about 3 minutes per round. We're doing 20 seconds of work with a 20-second rest. When you hear a beep, that's when it starts. When you hear a beep again, you stop. Okay, within the 20-second period, at the end of each exercise, I'm going to talk you through a little bit of technique, but for round 1 I'm just going to explain the first 4 exercises. So you're going to be doing jumping jacks for the first 20 seconds, then you get a 20-second rest. Then you're going to be doing hill climbers, okay? So take your time, okay? You can go slowly on that one if you want to. Then you've got step lunges, like we did in the warm-up, alternate legs a little bit quicker. And then we're going to move on to cycle abs, okay? So you do a little pelvic tilt, raise your leg up, okay, interlock, lift your chest, and we're just going to do the legs on that one. Okay, so 20 on, 20 off. Each round 1 feeds straight onto round 2. I've just broken them up into 4s to make life simple. Okay, so first of all, jumping jacks. Legs together, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So just clapping your hands up, top, thighs at the bottom. Trying to get a bit of speed up. Like I said to you before, I'm going to throw in a few exercises that are more intermediate today. So get a little bit of speed up. Let's get the heart rate up. Come on, keep working. Okay, and there we go. Setting yourself up. Use this 20 seconds wisely. So come down, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tilt one way, tilt the other way. Mid position between those 2. Going in 5 seconds. You can take your time with this, or if you're feeling confident, pick up the speed. And go. So 20 seconds. Eyes looking forward, keeping those hips locked. Working the backs of your arms, shoulders, chest, abdominal muscles. Okay, standing up. Step lunges next. Make sure your toes are in line. Ankles, knees and hips in line. Okay, eyes looking forward, don't let your head drop. You're going to drop down and push, down and push. Okay, so getting ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. So alternate legs. Just a quick changeover at the top and then decelerate on the way down, push from the heel on the way back up. So working those leg muscles, you should feel this in your quads and also in your bottom muscles. God, that went by really quick, didn't it? Okay, cycle abs. Lie down on the floor, make sure your ankles, your knees and your hips are in line. Relax your shoulders. Do a little tilt so you can just squeeze your hands underneath. Raise one leg, your other leg, interlock your fingers, lift your chest, and we're going. Take your time. Forwards and back. Don't add the rotation, but if you feel like you've been doing this for a while now and you want to add in the rotation, you can. Keep your lower abdominal muscles flat. Okay, round 2. Although it is just 20 seconds rest, so you're moving on to clock first. So you're visiting all 4 points of the clock. Then we've got push-ups, squats, high knees. So feet are hip width and go so forwards, in, side, in, back, in, left, and you can do small jumps or you can go much bigger. So sides. Okay, stopping there. Push-ups. Coming down. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Eyes looking slightly forward. Tilt one way, tilt the other way. Mid position. Now you can do these on your knees or full push-up. Okay, so you're on your knees, cross over your ankles, eyes looking forward, and drop. 1. Don't know I'm counting 2. So working your chest, your triceps, your shoulders and your abdominal muscles. One for good luck. Okay, squats. Fascia on this one. So feet shoulder width apart. You're going to sit down into the squat. Use your glutes to push you back up. Okay, try and focus on your posture. Don't let your shoulders slump. Okay, 2, 1, and sit down. Sit down. Don't fully extend your legs on the way up. Keep your muscles under tension. Use your glutes. Okay, and high knees to finish. Now, if you are a beginner, you're just starting out, and you just want to do a fast march on the spot, you're very welcome to. But what I'm trying to do now is encourage people to get a bit of speed up, and if you can, work really hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. So let's do that. So let's just go at a moderate pace, not super fast. If you want to do the march, you can. Just trying to get that heart rate up, light off the tiptoes. So those hip flexors working hard to lift your legs up and the calves. Okay, stopping there. Oh, round 3. 4 more exercises. Lateral hops, first one. Hop one leg over to the other. Then we've got front plank, then a static sprint, okay? Then sit-ups. So lateral hops, 2, 1, hop from one leg over to the other. Now you can do small ones if you're not feeling too confident with that one, or you can try and get a bit more height and distance. Very good for building up stability around your ankles and your hips. Okay, front plank, down you go, back to push-up position. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, sway one way, back the other way, mid position. Drop down, interlock your fingers, legs back, and go. Okay, have a go at this for 20 seconds, it's not too long. Just make sure your lower back doesn't collapse. So pull your belly button up towards your rib cage, hold in there. Okay, I hope you're managing to keep up. Static sprints, okay, so your feet are shoulder width and you've got a slight bend in your knees, eyes looking forward, and you're just going to do fast little movements with your legs like so. Try and get a bit of speed up, high turnover of reps. Okay, and go. So sprinters use this drill to get their faster twitch muscle fibres going. You can slow it down, go a little bit slower if you want to, or try and pick up the speed. Okay, just felt a bit of burn in the legs there. Sit-ups next. Lying down, ankles, knees and hips in line. Relax your shoulders. Little tilt, interlock your fingers. You're going to lift your chest up but pull with your abs. Okay, so that's really important. So lift and come down. You don't have to fling yourself up off the ground. Me doing this isn't doing a great deal, to be honest, apart from injuring your back. So just be conscious. Notice I'm pulling from here. And it's my abs that are lifting up. Just do one more of those. Okay. I know that wasn't long on the sit-ups. If at the end of the workout you want to do more of those, have a bit of a practice, spend a bit of time on it, then please do so. Okay, ladder climbs next. Last round, going up and down. Okay, so lifting your arms up and your legs. Okay, not too fast. So climbing up the ladder. So I told you there's a bit more cardio there today. Arm resting there. Okay, side plank on your elbow, one knee on the floor, right angles at your knee, your thighs are parallel. You're going to drive your hips up and hold in this position. We're doing 30 seconds. So no, not 20 seconds on each side. With a 20-second rest in between, just to give you bit of a break. So your elbow needs to be directly underneath your shoulders. Drive your hips up. Make sure your head's back. Squeeze your abdominal muscles. Okay, rest for 20. Going over to the other side. Any of these exercises, if you're working on technique, then just pick a few of these exercises to practice and really just try and focus on picking out an exercise and giving it a go. Okay, driving your hips up. I don't expect everybody to be able to just do all these things. Give them a go, and if you're finding them hard, then just pick out an exercise. Try and listen to my tips. Take them on board and just try and implement them, and just have a go at building up some strength through a certain with certain muscle groups. So that when you do come to do the workout, you're far more prepared. Okay, so you've got monkey march next. So you're going to bend your knees, crawl out like we did in the warm-up, crawl back in, stand up. Only 2 exercises to go. Okay, bend, crawl forward to there. Take your time with this. Make sure your lower back doesn't drop. Crawl back in, onto your heel, stand up. Drop down again, crawl forward. If in doubt, slow it down. God, that went by really quick. And what we're doing today is a burpee, moving away from the modified burpees, which there are in previous workouts. Feet shoulder width, hands down, legs back, legs in, but there's no jump, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Last exercise. Apply pressure, engage your arms, out in, stand up. Hands down, legs back, legs in. Try and get your feet flat, don't worry if you can't. Depends on flexibility. Hands down, legs back, legs in, stand. Down, out, in, up, stand. And stop in there. Okay, that there is the end of the session. So I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit different, quite a bit of cardio in there today. I realise it was only 20 seconds, but when you're only getting 20-second rests and moving around your body, it does get your heart rate up. I hope you found that. If you're finding these are getting a little bit too easy for you now, you might want to venture into the intermediate classes and see how you get on there. There's some good workouts there for you. If you're finding that a bit too hard, then modify some of the exercises, and if you're really struggling with anything, send me an email, chris@zitfitclub.co.uk. I'm more than happy to give you a bit of advice, so send me an email if you want to. Yeah, so good work. If this is your first session, give yourself a massive pat on the back, well done. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us again. Please pass this on to, I get my words out, Chris. Please pass this on to your friends and family, colleagues. That's what this company is all about, ZitFit Club. It's about getting people away from their offices to use the science of HIIT, high intensity interval training, to get people cardiovascular very fit, but also to try and work around the entire body, so that you can create balance and do something to mitigate against all the negative health implications of sitting behind a desk all day long. Believe it or not, sitting down all day is kind of slowly killing you, and we are designed to move. So it's really important that you spend a bit of time moving around, and that doesn't necessarily mean doing one of these. Go for a jog, get up, go for a walk, stand up, do some stretches. There is a stretch. Oh, by the way, there's a post-workout stretch at the end of this video that you can click onto. Try to make sure you do some static stretches, or just use that video to do some stretches without the workout. It's important you keep the blood flowing, keeping the joints sliding over each other. Really good for your circulation, good for your mental state, and your physical. So yeah, well done, good work. Hope you enjoyed it. Please send me some feedback. It's always good. I'm always talking to a camera, so it's not always easy. Yeah, give me some feedback, and I'll see you again on Friday. It is an advanced workout, so get ready for a tough one. Okay, take care, everyone. Cheers, man.